So, let's see what the daily challenge for today has in store for us. Today's daily is Stygian Awoken, which is generally a very powerful clan combination with lots of synergy. The mutators are Magic Hand, Shields Up, and 2 for 1. So our cards are not discarded at the end of turn. The enemy units enter with damage shield, and every time we draft a card, we gain another copy of it. This is an interesting set of mutators. Magic Hand has some interesting synergy with Stygian Guard offering cards, because it's a lot easier to discard those with spells. Shields Up is generally a bit annoying, one of the hardest modifiers out there. And 2 for 1 makes it a bit harder to optimize your deck, but it does help with some consume cards, giving you a second application of those. Damage Shield is easier to get through than Spell Shield. Well, let's start the run and see what cards we get. Ice Tornado, Sting, Ice Storm. Okay, that's a very interesting set of cards. Ice Storm is great in removing damage shields. Sting is great for Incant. Ice Tornado is just a nice hard-hitting spell. At the end of turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0 cost. Well, with Magic Hand we are unlikely to pick up frozen in any sense, and the Bloating Fungus for regen, restoring an additional 1 health per stack. Nah, it's not great, but it's sometimes useful, I guess. I'm honestly considering taking the gold here, because these relics are just really not what I'm looking for. Spell weakness with sweep is a good way of dealing with damage shields, so we can hit enemies on the next floor with our hard-hitting spells. And with Magic Hand, we can guarantee we have a hard-hitting spell in hand to finish off the boss, after he got a bunch of spell weakness from our Tethys. Keeping Tethys alive here might be a bit tricky though. We will have to sacrifice a lot of train stewards. No point in casting this restore, they will stay in my hand anyways. Double train steward. And then Ice Tornado to kill the Collector. Next turn it's gonna be this turn is gonna be Ice Tornado on the top floor, I think. We do need to take care of this floor as well. And the only real way to take care of this top floor is Ice Tornado. Which means we will only get one application of spell weakness on the boss. We do guarantee draw into Ice Tornado next turn, but I could kill the backline with Ice Storm, play another Train Steward here. That would guarantee me the kill next turn. Because right now I don't have it. But taking no damage is more important than getting the kill on this floor here. Oh, lucky hits! I was really worried we were gonna hit the backliner with one of these, but we got really lucky and sniped the boss. Energy Siphon is decent. This is Flash Freeze. I think I prefer Energy Siphon here. Glimmer is a good way of getting rid of damage shields. Yeah, we'll take a Glimmer. And now for the interesting part. Wine Mortar versus Nameless Siren. I was hoping for a unit that's a bit more tanky than that, but I guess Nameless Siren can do the job as our main Incant unit for now. These Ice Tornadoes really need a cost reduction, otherwise they are very hard to play. Freestone is useless here. Cost reduce one of the Ice Tornadoes. Surge Stone can go on one of the Glimmers maybe. I do want the Ice Storm to be upgraded with damage first. Probably better to put it on a Frozen Land for now. Another Surge Stone, that's not what I was looking for. A holdover? Yeah, let's get a holdover Glimmer. Yeah, I like it. Let's also make that 0 cost because we will cast it almost every turn. And get another Surge Stone this time. It's very possible I wanna remove these restores manually. Enemies enter with spikes. That makes it even harder to keep our Tethys alive. This is a bit of an issue. But we did at least get our holdover Glimmer in our opening hand. Which means I can use the Ice Tornado to clear this wave. This wave, however, it's a bit harder to deal with. I do want this collector. I'm not happy about how this turned out, but I think we should still be mostly fine. Just because we have powerful damage spells here. Okay. That was pretty good. Depending on, considering how rough this challenge could have been to us. I would like Titan's Tooths, I would really like them, but if we can't discard them, they are gonna be a problem for us. Another 2 Energy Siphon is probably too much Energy Siphon. Yeah, 4 is too much. I can't take 4 Energy Siphons. Razor Sharp Edge. Not really what we're looking for. I might have to take it anyway, so we have a little better scaling than just a rage gain. Yeah, I think it's correct. I think we will need it to win against Daedalus. We can burst down Daedalus with our spells alone. Rules of containment. That take care of the damage shield after one round. So does Titan Sentry. I don't think Titan Sentry is what we want. Not... I think Titan Sentry is just too much AoE with the Ice Storm, the Holdover Glimmer, and the Rules of Containment. The Titan Sentry doesn't really belong in this deck anymore. Hi, Mystery Machine. Yeah, let's skip. And the Caverns give us Copy. Well, we can't use 5 Holdover Glimmers. There wouldn't be much use. I think I will single copy the cost reduced Ice Storm. Yeah. I can't take 5 copies of anything here. Now if I had found a Power Stone for Ice Storm and cost reduced and upgraded it accordingly, then that would have been a pretty good 5 times copy card. I guess we have to set up on the top floor because, well, we could play Ice Tornado, but then we can't set up the Siren, so... I should have played the Siren first. It's a lot of damage to Daedalus right away. He still has spell weakness. I don't want to waste that with these small spells. This time around, I kinda have to. I don't want to start with Ice... I could start with Ice Tornado, to be honest. Okay, that was totally worth it. Oh, that's a perfect floor to go to. Now if only I had a way to guarantee the Ice Tornado hits, but I don't. Now I'm gonna take some damage. But we do get a very early Daedalus kill. Well, bottom floor Daedalus kill. So taking some damage might be worth it here. Oh, Ancient Synergy, now that's a powerful spell. None of these really appeal to me. Animals of Will isn't bad with exactly the Razor Sharp Edge, but that's about it. I need more energy. My spells are way too expensive right now. Unit upgrades are nice, but I think card removals might be more important. Then again, our deck is quite thick, we benefit from having additional spells in the deck with Ancient Synergy, and we don't really use our other floors, so the card removals might be less important here. I do want one of these Nameless Tyrants to serve as a tank for now. So I will upgrade those accordingly. Nameless Siren is of course not my tank of choice, but with some upgrades they will do the job. Heaven Seal, okay. We basically kill with spell weakness now anyways. That's the wrong Siren. But I guess I can use a Train Steward. That guy gains some armor, but most of our spells will finish him off anyways. This is not quite enough. Do need my tank siren here. Yeah, that was always gonna work out like that. I think I have to let this guy go past to the top floor and kill him there. And take care of this floor right now, just so I can start getting incant triggers on these sirens. And now we have to take care of this guy. Okay, this deck is starting to work as it should. Oh, that's amazing. It's just awesome. Eisenpire, Urchin Spines. Well, Eisenpire is just great. If we ever have to let an enemy go past our main floor, we can just Eisenpire him on the top. And Engraft obviously very nice as well, a free incant trigger. Gold and free relic as well as unit upgrades. Unit upgrades are less important now that we have a tanking siren. Multi-strike on the other siren would still be nice, but it's not that important. I still think it's a little better than the other side, mostly because of the free relic. The end of turn, apply frozen to random card in hand. This is worthless for us. And Sketches of Salvation is a little bit of an issue. That's too bad. Quick. Is Quick worth it? No, I don't think Quick is worth it. Yeah, basically only multi-strike at this point. It's gonna be great. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. That should be fine. A bit scary, but not that scary. The Temper Talisman now actually means we have a decent amount of healing with our restores. This guy will have to wait until the next floor to die. Playing Ancient Synergy or Ice Tornado here, it's not really worth it. Here on the other hand, we have Ice Empire to kill this guy, so we don't need to kill him right away. That's a lot of damage for a single spell. Kinda do wanna keep these guys alive. I will take less damage that way. So I will do just that. Now we heal up our Siren. Actually, I should have used... no, that was okay. No spell damage right now, that's a bit annoying. I guess we have to get the second floor kill here. With the Ice Tornado, should work out. That's not actually enough. Ancient Synergy will be enough. And especially with 2 energy siphons. Cursed Vines, no. Definitely no. I do want the tanky units to be in the front. Guardian Stone is actually decent, but I don't really have space on the floor. But I would love to gain some armor. Maybe I skip one of the Sirens and use 2 Guardian Stones instead on that floor. I think that would help. Preserve Thorns is a lot of incant triggers. I think here we go to the left. Finally get some spell upgrades. These are much needed. Consume removal on the Preserve Thorns isn't needed just because we have such a huge deck anyways. Cost reduction on the Ancient Synergy seems very useful. And then we reroll Hope for Holdover. That's not useful. I think I do want to cost reduce a Razor Sharp Badge. And Surge Stone can go on one of the restores now. Just so we have a little bit more burst healing. And I think I will start purging cards. Almost doesn't matter, the purge. Let's get one of these Frozen Lanterns out. And two Train Stewards here. Just because we almost never play them. Petrified Heart mean we can't heal our units, and currently healing is important. So let's get a Heartstone for our tank Siren. Now she has 90 health. Means we can much more easily place her down without having to worry about the Guardian Stones immediately. This Clip Guardian is a bit of a problem to deal with. Ancient Synergy is 53 damage each, so 2 hits on the front, 1 on the back. That is actually quite a lot of damage already. We might be fine setting up here on the bottom floor. We do not yet have the kill on this guy, but he should be easy to kill with something like Ice Tornado. I can't really place down this Nameless Siren anywhere. Maybe I'll just keep her in hand for now. If we get an Ancient Synergy, we can kill on the top floor easily. What other options are there? Mostly Ice Tornado, Ice Storm. The damage on the top floor doesn't matter. Let's get them in camp. Single Ice Empire is not gonna be enough, sadly. With the Siren though, it will be. So we found a use for her after all. We need to get some incant to keep our totem alive. I can easily kill this guy with an Ice Tornado, but I can kill him next turn with a Frozen Lance instead. So let's just play the Ice Tornado on the bottom. Frozen Lance is the kill here. Ice Storm should be the kill here. We only need 1 hit on each of them. Guy will die to Frostbite. Ancient Synergy should end this fight for us. And it does. Getting flying kills with this deck seems possible, but it's always so close. And Another ancient synergy. I mean, this spell is ridiculously powerful. We might as well take another one. And I guess this time it's draw. Just because we do manage to get to an empty hand with magic hands quite a lot. Let's see. Token of Traitor isn't terrible, but it's definitely not necessary. Let's reroll and hope for something better. These aren't better, really. Yeah, not really. Check strips is definitely not necessary. Hammered chest plates is nice, but also not necessary. Damage spells cast on this floor cost -1. That allows us to make much better use of our ancient synergy. Enemies enter with spikes. Okay. It's not gonna be fun for our Tethys unless we manage to kill everything with spells. But, you know, that might just be possible. And we do have the armor stone after all, so there are ways to keep Tethys alive. This wave is a bit problematic. We have to save Ice Empire for the next wave, I think. For this one. Never mind. These ancient synergies are so powerful in this deck. Yeah, that is working out quite well. And I think the amount of draw and ember we have is very well balanced right now. I do want to keep this Ice Tornado in hand. Although we have 2 more Ice Tornadoes and 4 Ancient Synergies in the deck, but still, just in case we get a terrible draw. And we have the kill. I don't want to play anything else, otherwise I mess things up with the Revenge Gain Attack trigger of this boss. Two more Ice Storms. I mean, these aren't terrible by default, but not quite good enough, in my opinion. Awoken Rail Spike. Okay, I will take one of these. They should be very useful. I will even take 2 of these, to be honest. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. This is nice. We do have 2 engrafts and a bunch of restores in the deck. These are less necessary. Totem Fragment isn't terrible, but... Second Glimmer is a bit unnecessary. 3-cost Ice Tornado is pretty bad. And of course these restores aren't amazing. Let's get a restore and an Ice Tornado out. Remove Consume doesn't seem necessary, and the +1 cost is a problem. Okay. And holdover. That's what I was hoping for. Let's get one of these ancient synergies with holdover. Upgrade the Ice Storm to deal some extra damage. And another cost reduction on the ancient synergy, and we will keep the rest of our gold for score. Getting a flying kill will be tough, definitely. But I don't think it's impossible. But it will require some luck. We will need the razor sharp edge for our Tethys. And we need to start stacking damage, shield, spell weakness on this Seraph right away. As long as we only have one floor setup, Seraph will return back to our main floor every other round. So we will have more opportunity to put spell weakness on him. We will get more stacks of Sep that way, but that's not that big of an issue for us. I'm looking for ancient synergy here. And we found one. And we also found both Guardian Stones, that's great. Do not consume this spell weakness on Seraph, that's very important. We want to consume that with exactly ancient synergy. I think this is the time. Oh, did we draw the holdover? Time for our first ancient synergy. But if this costs 0, we can try to dig for more spell weakness cards first. So let's do that. We can start out with Glimmer here. No, I don't want to spend any mana if I don't have to. I do want this Awoken Rail Spike to be as big as possible. That's not as big as possible, huh? I will... can't play them for 0 on another floor. I will have to spend a mana here. Or draw one less card. Might as well. spend 1 mana on some effect, and then draw 1 less card anyways. Well, that's a pretty good chunk of the Seraph's health gone. Currently he has no spell weakness, so I can freely use these things. I wanna set him up for an Ice Empire or Ancient Synergy kill next turn. We will get some spell weakness on him. So if he goes to the top, we can hit him with Ice Empire. And that's the kill. Ice Empire should be enough. Whew! Yep, that was about how I thought it would go. We were a bit lucky, because if he went to the bottom, it would be a lot harder to get the kill here. Because we would have had to go through the wave on the bottom. Yeah, so this is one instance where setting up only one floor against the Seraph was actually an advantage, because that meant he kept coming back to our floor every time, every other turn. Yeah, I mean, this is not the world's best score or something like that, but I think it's a pretty solid score for this run. Hi Elix, welcome to the stream. We just finished the daily. I think it went pretty well. Let's see where we are in terms of rankings. 24. Still not top 10. But man, there's a lot of strong competition here.